Mantua dapat Albedo. Well, I got him last night. One of my first 10 wishes. Yeah, some luck. Aku pendam sangat. Aku nak survive dekat itu seorang lagi. Aku dari Chai aku tak dapat. Zhongli aku tak dapat. And at last, Albedo aku dapat. So it's worth a wait. Okay, I'll just proceed to the main quest then. I'm sure that I haven't explored the entire place completely yet. Okay, no more slacking around. Really, I promise that I'll be doing some quests for now.
Seems all... The other knights already have their hands full.
But haven't I collected all of the animalculouses? Weird. How do I get that? Ah, I know. Now that I have Albedo by my side.
Let's investigate this further.
Oh, give me a break. It's not that high enough. How would I? Let's try this spot.
Coming to be.
Still not high enough. I'm gonna leave that for now and going to proceed with the main quest. Do I have to? Mm-hmm.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example? It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Seems like there's more to being a nun in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Oh, okay.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churros? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
Take this!
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
What's up with sketching hilly churros? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my sketch, it may give you a clue.
Wow! Look at the detail! But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking. I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct? Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously. Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa! You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
It's possible. But I will do everything in my control to ensure your safety. Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Well, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy-related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature. Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way? I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springville to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey! How would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Nice and spicy! Nice and spicy! Back off! To ashes! At the frying pan,
Great work. Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry. Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved, but if there is anything blocking
Yo,
your
I'm a
elemental
sunny
flow,
thanks for hitting
we'll
the
be able
like
to locate
button.
it with this test.
Perfect.
Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other
Ayaman
reason,
ka
that's a bad
Ay!
Aku tengah live.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it.
Ya,
Before we get started,
aku buatlah
the
main quest
potion we'll
semua.
use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it.
Dia
It's a
ada
type of ore known as star silver,
Hampir
Ada.
dapat Foster
but
punya
unfortunately not all of it is suitable.
Oh,
I'll take you
yeah.
to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way.
Tengok TikTok ni.
I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan.
Habis Albedo
We should
story
be
kan.
able to begin
Macam
concocting
mana?
the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Keeping our eyes open. Follow the road and search for a star silver catalyst. Okay.
Should do for catalyst purposes.
Aku nak teleport senang je man sebab aku dah buka hampir
Usable
semua.
with a bit of polish. What luck.
Cuma satu je man.
This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Dekat domain. Semua tu. I have no time for the likes of you. I've been here.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here.
Bila aku tengok Albedo ni baru je teringat bang tadi pun aku dapat Albedo.
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
More than
Hello.
2
I
months
just got
now.
hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes. Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements. Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a whopperflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that she did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time.
What?
Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great, I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep... I've just tried some. It's in line with my expectations. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell. I'll be noting down all observable results and data points.
Now that I have to drink the potion. Seems kind of suspicious. But at the same time, I'm quite curious to find out.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What's happened to her?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drink some?
Yo, Muhammad Azhar, thanks
It
for
was my
hitting
own
the like
concoction,
button.
of course. Only
Perfect.
natural for me to be the guinea pig. Perhaps it's just scholarly self-assurance, and it certainly speeds things up. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the
Best dengkul tadi mo eh.
undesirable variety.
Ash.
Tak boleh kuat lagi dengkul tu.
The good thing about
Han dia
ordinary
recommend
is
suruh
that
tengok
everything
movie,
is an object
has
of
ni mau
reference,
dengkul macam
and
mana?
everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize,
menangis
encourage,
semalam.
and support one another.
Teresak.
When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the
Selalu ni
things we
time-time macam
take
ni
for
dia dah
granted.
ada dalam Discord.
The essence of
Apa
their
yang buat
life
dia busy,
is
I
fundamentally
tak
different.
tahulah.
For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an eye of the storm.
Like how
Have
work
I explained
from
it clearly
home ke? Hang work from home ke?
To sum up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Oh, you gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form, now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit? Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them.
Man.
Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example.
Kita set nak jumpa
Here,
dia bila
those with
lah.
visions can manipulate the
30
elements.
bulan.
But worlds may well
Rabu,
exist where only one person is able to do so.
Awak yang boleh kerja.
Or even everyone.
Rabu
So,
awak aku cuti.
Leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique
Baik,
abilities?
Rabu dia tak cuti yang
Ones
minggu depan
that
dia
don't
Isnin
exist
dia
in
nak
this world?
interview.
I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment.
Ding.
No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break
Apa ni
it.
ada sale game apa ni? Au.
Tak tahulah. Kalau beli tak main sama je.
Kingdom Come.
Deliverance or
That was your best effort?
Planet Coaster.
Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
Daisy.
What's with the disappointment?
Daisy.
Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
Fallen Ghost.
I suppose I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking?
Hah, tak
I
murah.
was looking forward to more mad
Mungkin sebab
scientist
baru keluar
stuff.
kot.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me,
DC
it's also
of
worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Ikut nafsu masing-masing.
Paimon bets you're just hungry.
Hmm?
That does sound
Ikut nafsu
yummy, though.
masing-masing.
Okay, Paimon approves.
Babi lah. Kau dah target aku.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it
Bawa
then.
dah masuk
Looking forward to the results.
I don't
If
know.
there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't
Hey,
think we'll have that
Amirul.
problem.
Oh.
How are we
Cuba
gonna
download
channel elemental
Opera
power?
GX.
That was fast.
Apa dia?
Looking forward to tasting,
Cuba download
testing
Opera GX.
the results.
Kat situ tak salah aku Discord dia boleh guna tak?
Apa GX?
Game mode.
Apa dia, man?
Opera GX.
Oh,
Oh.
Opera.
Opera platform. Oh ya. Selalu juga aku dengar Opera tu tak
Where
pernah
did we get these
download.
ideas from anyway?
Aku dah pakai dekat Mozilla dah.
Mozilla je lah. Kurang sikit duk makan RAM tu. Wait,
Gaming
what do I need again?
That was fast.
Sunshine what?
Oh, dia ada Discord banyak.
Dia ada Discord lah.
Where is
Try.
Sunshine Sprat? Okay. The Sunshine Sprat. Okay. Anyway, we're done.
That was fast. An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy.
Opera GX.
As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours. Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
Unique abilities? I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh yeah! You could use elemental sight. This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animal crystal fly can only be animal elemental energy, right?
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000
Whoa,
thanks.
with all the talking.
I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though
Tak boleh,
elemental
man.
sight
Nak
is
private
seldom
tak?
seen, it is
Yeah.
not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen
aku dah cuba
otherworldly
itu,
power
boleh
would
tak
be of
lupa
benefit
pasal
to my
Perak?
research.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
Man, with all the talking, he sure loves to put me to sleep.
In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
I can see her.
And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into 1,000,000 fragments? Then could you see her? Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Where is the okay. See one.
Aku pakai Albedo level 1. Apa? Aku si hina.
Dapat man. Jadi dapat. Yep, I'm about to die. And I have to climb the way up there. Terrific. Yep, I'm gonna get the frostbite effect. Terrific. Come on, give me a point where I could stand.
You want us to jump from up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is. Whichever method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis. Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, Every detail is invaluable to the research. Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy
Oh,
testing,
Santiago.
what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing
Cantik apa?
emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting
Cik
competitive
Adif Cik
research.
Adif.
Oh. Forget Paimon said anything.
Oh tak boleh. Jadi ya. Confirm ah.
This is easy.
Ha?
Great work.
Tekan ni.
I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat.
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to. If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature. I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost. All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to sketch those hilly churls? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like sketches?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to
Hello,
me.
Muhammad
and I will
Fazli
remember this
bin
friendship for a
Ruslan.
lifetime.
Welcome to my live stream.
Before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment.
One moment.
Intelligence.
I forgot to disable the audio sound from Discord. Okay.
Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
Tahir bersama hari ini dan seterusnya terangkan kita sama.
Alrighty, where to next? I'm so glad that I have uncovered all of the waypoints. Now it's kind of easy for me to fast travel to them. Fazli, are you playing Genshin Impact as well? You're new to my gaming page, is that what you're saying? If yes, welcome to my live stream. Fine, I'll fight this guy again. No, I'll skip for now. I don't have time for this. Say, do you what's my name? Yeah, I'm playing, but I'm nude. I'm noob.
Armo berseminar lagi Pak.
For the time being, you may call me Reiko. I don't want to reveal my real name. I want to keep it as a secret, but you could call me Reiko. Really, I don't want to reveal my true name. So you're saying that you play this game as well. So what AR level are you currently now? And I could speak Malay at the same time if you want to. If you wish.
Dum tak ada member terbayar Dum.
Boleh lah Mui, boleh sangat.
Dum macam ni Dum legal lah.
Kalau Dum macam lay dia tak boleh lah.
Dum Eternal. Become the Slayer in an epic single player campaign.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few
Lame.
conundrums during your travels.
Dum rancak ke Dum?
Tapi dia laju sangat game tu. Kalau hang jenis laju gila punya orang, okey je. Kalau dia
7 days to die.
I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities.
Say, are you from
Much as you
Malaysia?
did for the physical
If
test.
yes, I could speak Malay if you want to.
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings.
Well,
There
since
are
that
2
you're
puzzles
new to
located
my
at the far ends
channel,
of the ruins.
don't forget to
After
follow
completion,
my gaming page
You
as
should
well.
be able to activate the
And I
mechanism in the
also
center.
do some YouTube
As with the
contents
physical
as well.
test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe. A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Wherever I like.
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Been there, done that.
Nice and spicy.
I am not gonna use my alt. Never.
Welcome.
Hey, thanks for following my gaming page. And welcome to the community. Hope you find my contents, well, rather amazing. Because I'm just an average streamer, just streaming all day long, nothing fancy.
Ya kau ada cari nyanyi. Oh dia long.
Aku still cari man, tapi sometimes ikut mood tu biasa tu. Haha, iya.
Asal dia ditipu oleh ngantuk je.
Tu tak apa man, at least ada tujuan. Yeah boy, haha, set kita jangan pecah. Bantai ah. So what's it gonna be? Do you want me to speak in Malay or in English? Your call.
Wiggle.
Wega.
Complex environments, so
50
proceed
kat
with caution.
Alah mui, itu tak ada masalah lah mui.
Sea of Thieves.
Ada Albedo
Dengan
macam
lawan
mana?
kita
Dia
kau.
best ke? Albedo, so far I did try
Yeah.
to use him, but unfortunately I have no interest to upgrade this character yet because I have many characters that I'm focusing to upgrade. When I say many, yeah, there are so many, because many of my characters are currently at level 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7, almost 8. But it's quite a shame that I don't upgrade Albedo, since Albedo here is a 5-star character. Yeah, it's such a waste, I know, but I'm planning to upgrade this guy, but now's not the time yet. But I could use Albedo if you want to. The thing that bothers me about Albedo is he's a normal sword user. I'm not quite fond with these normal sword and stuff. I'm more to broadswords and spears. What am I supposed to do here? Okay. This puzzle here is kinda tricky. I am not done.
Nintendo.
So what exactly do I need to do here? It's not that hard, it's just it uses a lot of common sense. Main DPS apa? Well, my answer would be, for the time being, Beidou lah kot. Second, sometimes Beidou, sometimes Xiangling. Sebab Xiangling ni, she is a spear user and boleh dapat banyak damage.
Tipu, dia tak ada main DPS, dia main buku je.
Tu pun sometimes. Tak tahu lah, tapi memang untuk fokus dekat dua-dua orang ni lah. Sebab untuk sekarang ni dua-dua orang ni memang senang dapat damage juga. And yes, I don't have a DPS character, just main tiba je.
Sebelum ni main buku je.
Oh ya, dan dia Beidou dapat.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, there's another Sealy. Walaupun hantu si kat aku main, at least bagi aku 30 stars, okay lah, aku pun sengih je lah.
Senang dia rasa.
Dah ulang nak cari satu lagi. Tu dah cukup.
Ya, dua ni.
Mortal Kombat.
Yes, I love rain.
Go!
Ini macam mastery attack.
Man, this is annoying. But I'm feeling that I could solve it eventually. Yeah! Boleh tengok gameplay Xiangling. Bro, sekarang baru main ke bro? Sebab entah, tak tahu adakah. She's fast, she's quick, and what else? She's kind of easy to use, and that's it. Alright, one down. Where's the other one?
Ada tu, tak nak key lah. Aku kena
Apa dia?
Beli game pun yang
Bener.
ada bidang lain.
Dark Souls.
Apa nama game multiplayer?
Dark Souls.
Ya. Lupa itu ada game kat yang best.
Where's the other one? There it is. Kalau mau
Soul is mine.
itu bukan Shang Tsung ke?
Kan motor combat tu.
Yelah, Shang Tsung tu lah motor combat lah. Aduh. Tak boleh lah, aku spesifik sikit.
Tak betul. Sorry lah.
Just scroll apa tak nak main?
Dia scroll online kan.
Tak nak aku Elder Scrolls.
Tanya Mui, takut Mui tak minat.
Dia ada Elder Scrolls yang biasa, ada yang online.
Dia scroll. Kau orang takut tak semua noob.
Dah ramai main.
Tak Elder Scrolls, orang still aktif lagi lah.
Terbersih tak aman.
Bukan orang mesti tak main, tak tahu ke tak. Ada tahu tapi tak ramai pun. Aku tahu, PSO. Betul juga.
Dah lebih PSO je kita main ni. Apa dah? Main World of Warship.
Bohong main, cubalah be supportive sikit.
World of Warship dah hurt.
Sudah lah. Apa Ace Combat je?
Mortal Kombat.
DC tadi. Apa? Oh, okay. Pasal line tak okey ke? Where the heck is that silly going? Finally.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the... What's
Bro,
this?
sekarang dah level berapa dah? If that's okay for me to ask.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but
Yes.
they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest
Domain tu,
here,
domain baru tu ke?
a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater
Domain baru tu
detail
ke weh?
after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get
Nah,
some
you're
cool
not that
results.
far. You're currently at
Seems like if you want
AR-49.
the reward, you gotta pay the
Well,
price.
you're still
I've
on your
truly
way
gained a
to
lot from
AR
all
level
this.
50. So yeah, it's not that far. You're
the little
near.
reward I can offer is
You're
too small to
super
mention.
near.
Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may
Once
just
you
have
have
a
reached
fleeting
to
miracle for you
AR
to
level
witness.
50, perhaps someday you could join me. If you wish.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of
Ah,
all
boleh,
this
Amoy.
brain ache.
Semua
Unless you
boleh.
can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast.
AR-49
You're
tu
not
bukan
leaving
level
until
7,
I'm
level 6
convinced
lah.
that nothing dangerous
Correction.
is going on here.
You!
Sudah lah
You
Bob.
didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed
Mortal
everything that you and
Kombat.
Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
He has ulterior motives.
Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments.
Yes, I'm looking
I'd
at her
sooner
right
believe
now.
you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Bob.
Listen,
Boleh Bob?
sister, your guard's so high you can't even see over the top of it.
Cano tu Fazli, kau duk main AR-49 lama tak lama kau naik juga AR-15, nak tak nak kau kena move on juga.
Boleh Mui.
I see, tetapi you have to think about it. Nak cakap, once dah naik AR level 50, artifact semua tu lagi-lagi pakai Candace Resin tu. Bukan double, triple artifact rasanya dapat. Tak salah kalau artifact yang kalau gold tu mungkin dapat 4 dengan senang je lah. Tu pun tengok keadaan juga. Better saya cepat-cepat.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander.
Tapi duk-duk sen tu raja-raja lah masak banyak makanan so that tak adalah karakter semua mati dengan senangnya.
I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it! And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy!
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure, so you must have your ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me.
Cantik lah tu, ada Cici and Jean. Dua-dua healer kot.
Belum heaven Mui.
Healer kau-kau ni healer kot.
Belum heaven.
Dulu jarang masak food kan. Sekarang raja-raja lah masak food. Because dekat ice. Sebab duduk ascend ni raja-raja lah makan-makannya. Sebab enemies confirm susah-susahnya.
I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are
Damage
these
tu
symbols.
alah cuma kena sabar sikit lah. Janji damage tu jalan je.
That much is
Jangan
true.
mati je.
Not to mention,
Tu
seems like
sebab
there's
kena
nothing more to
banyak
them.
banyak
But for
masak.
insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. This is now a location of interest. Regular patrols should be set up here.
Patrol rolls.
All things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat.
We
Which
are
is what I
not.
was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's
Can I must go?
gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that.
Maybe she just likes security.
Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo!
Mujula dah unlock most of the waypoints. Kalau buat main quest dulu semalam, pisang bai duk berjalan panjang, ngok tu lah. Okay, gerak dulu. Happy streaming, boy. Next time tinggal ni. Alright, thank you for stopping by and thanks for following my game page earlier. Really appreciate it. I'm hoping to see you again sometime. Kalau ada rezeki lah.
Oh no, ni lagi nice. Oh, kenapa benda nice?
Stranger, thank you.
Yo, thank you so much for sending me 20 stars.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yes, I will. Inshallah, kalau ada rezeki, my live streaming keep on growing.
Stranger.
Inshallah, kalau rezeki tu ada. Kalau tak ada,
If you
nak
ever
buat macam
want
mana?
to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Serama.
You're back. Good
Sahabat.
timing.
Wah, hebat.
I've just about reached the conclusion.
Kenapa cakap kau hebat?
Kita boleh lain lah. Kalau tak
You took quite a
Weh,
while.
kan?
Did you get held up on the way back?
Beli game kita, Bob.
Time for the results. We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. The integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to outlanders? I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom. But after I observed you, I had another idea. Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so,
Whoa! It looks like something's
the transition from nothing into something, from shoot to stem, and now to fruition, is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
It was so short-lived.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty.
I agree.
Are you sure?
Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever, and it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean, the time I've spent traveling with you in the mountains was a valuable journey for me. In the future, if the need arises, can I solicit your help
Aku
again?
sucrose 3 kali dah aku dapat weh.
Well,
Sucrose aku 3 kali dah
I can
dapat.
count on you.
Senang sebab sukan 4 star.
I made a point throughout of telling her how ordinary the results were. And what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the fire? It should not have been there. What could it mean? Those born of earth are bound by its imperfections, but those born of chalk are free of impurities. You and I are alike, both composed of a substance that has yet to be fully defined. If, one day, I lose control, destroy Mondstadt, destroy everything, can I rely on you to stop me?
Oh, that's your point. Oh, it's completed. Okay. That wasn't so long.
Look at that. Looks like someone made camp here. Are other people adventuring nearby? Let's see how our fellow explorers are doing.
Apa yang 50 lagi?
Per second 800 lebih.
Jing.
Love you again. Power to give. Aku lagi 14 hari.
Alah, baru start kan. Aduh, jangan relax tu. Biasa tu.
Tak ada.
Hang bukan duduk kat US, hang kat Malaysia.
Bodoh.
Kita bukan kat US, kita kat Malaysia. So sabar sikit.
Tengok
Kita dah
kat
beli
DC.
nak main Roy.
Kat DC kan boleh main Roy.
Susah lah hidup macam ni. Dapat orang yang macam ni juga susah lah. Kalau nak sama main tu, pergi US sana tu. Dah habis install, balik Malaysia balik. How's that sound?
Kalau aku Goku boleh
Kalau aku kaya,
Itu semua kalau man. Semua kalau.
dah lama pun lagu macam tu main lah.
Yalah aku just cakap balik je. Aduh, apalah aku
Tak
cakap.
boleh lah.
Sampai aku cakap dia. Tak tahu cakap.
Mati.
Kat ropok tu.
Popok. Aku?
Tak nak.
Aku tengok chilled meat ni sama erti dengan frozen meat. Kenapa dia tak cakap frozen meat je? Teringat Gordon Ramsay. Kenapa lah dia tulis chilled meat? Kenapa lah tulis frozen meat? Panjat apa?
Tak buat lagi main quest kan?
Ho 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 ho.
Apa Iman? Aku duduk ronda ni.
Bawa aku lagi lah semalam.
Aku ronda pun.
Semalam bawa aku
buat main quest.
dua live stream aku. Tak satu main quest tak buat lagi.
Hebat apa?
Ayat. Yang tu memang ayat tu.
Dapat achievement.
Semenjak update ni masuk, achievement setiap minit naik saja. Dapat. Tapi naik 5 primo je lah. Sial.
Okay tu.
Hanya untuk menggantikan segala benda yang
Aku ada perasan satu primo tu dekat camp, dekat map baru ni. Padahal animal killers aku semua dah max kot.
Dan
Festering desire. Head to the adventure camp. After your journey up Dragon's Spine, you and Paimon prepare to head back to the adventure camp in the foothills to have a look. Right. The thing is, where is it? Oh, I'm not gonna.
Kayak mana?
It's sucrose!
Oh, nak go dah.
Sucrose, not reducing sugar.
Are you here to explore the
Tak buat.
snowy mountain
Jadi
too?
commotion.
Yang tu man.
You scared me.
That's why aku save time live stream. So that aku punya live stream ni lama sikit.
I was giving my research report some much needed consideration.
Kebetulan aku save aku punya resin sekarang ada 414. Tambah lagi konten.
Not at all. I was just thinking of a name for a new subspecies of sweet flower I propagated. It has seeds that are 4 times as large as normal. Oh, are you interested? Wonderful. Next time, please allow me to show you the fruits of my work. It's a shame. If I wasn't coming to this mountain, I would have brought some samples with me. Yeah. Weren't you doing research in the city?
What's
How come you're here?
Kan.
Timaeus and I were helping Albedo organize research data. Timaeus just left, in fact. You didn't run into him? Sure didn't. He said that he wasn't as sharp as Albedo when it came to data. By quite a long shot, in fact. The significance of some things Albedo is able to grasp almost immediately, but we, on the other hand, take considerable time. I fear that this must be the difference in our knowledge and experience showing. Timaeus seemed rather depressed about the matter. He said he was going to take a walk, so I'm currently settling the leftover affairs myself. I was originally going to take a look around myself after finishing up here, but unexpectedly, I gleaned some interesting data from these reports. But, well, guess my search for secrets will have to wait. Secrets? Ooh, what secrets? Actually, do you two have time right now? Don't have anything on us but that. Then, could I ask you for a favor? In truth, I feel like Albedo is concealing something from myself and Timaeus. But isn't he your teacher? What would a teacher have to hide from his students? That's true, but I feel like he's always hiding something. It is my personal guess that it is some great secret of alchemy. Wait, how are you so sure? Timaeus and I are both passionate researchers of alchemy. If it was anything else, Albedo wouldn't have any reason to hide it from us. You do have a point. Could you help me investigate what it is that Albedo's hiding? Please. I'm just too curious.
So tak payahlah ML dia.
What do you think? Yes! Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's take a little trip, shall we?
Where to next?
I'll be fine.
I am both shield and sword.
Tak boleh buat Jong Yun hari ni. Buat orang lain.
Apa yun?
Fragment untuk apa man?
Albedo!
Fragment.
Ada untuk event. Nanti
Why
dia
are you
upgrade
here?
weapon event. Guna tu tak salah.
Kalau hang salah man.
Are you lost?
No, we're not.
Oh, kena komplit tu.
A secret?
Hey, what are you doing? Our mission calls for a delicate approach. Sure, but still.
Actually, you've arrived at just the right moment. I have business with you too, in fact. Here, catch.
Huh? What's this?
As you can see, it is a sword.
It is a sword.
I did not make the sword. However, I did add some alchemical touches to it. Would you like to try it out? My research indicates that this sword has some unique properties. Only you can use it.
Your grand.
But I need to gather data
Thanks for
from it quite
sharing my live
urgently.
stream. Your grand
So,
hero.
could I
Lepas
bother
Discord
you to
mana
use it
kau
in
ni?
battle?
Aku dapat Discord dengan Discord member aku. Apa? Thanks for hitting the like button as well. Perfect.
Very astute of you. This sword has indeed had a curse laid upon it. An ordinary person would be unable to wield it at all. However, you are an exception.
You are stating the
Or
obvious.
perhaps I should say that only you are immune to the curse. As such, who could I find to help me if not you? We gain little from saying more. Go find some monsters nearby. After all, some things are best discovered through practice.
Hebat lah man. Hebat lah man. Receives a weapon enhancement XP. Okay. Now what? Oh, okay. So the multiple 1.5. Okay, that's a lot. Wait. So I've received that normal sword. Let's see what it looks like and the stat itself. Lah, tapi ni energy recharge.
Beta pakai energy recharge dekat ni. Dekat Albedo.
Tak apa. Aku for now aku simpan je.
Tak, sebab dia punya energy kalau Albedo dia hang fokus dekat Q dengan E dia. Dia support untuk bagi energy dekat hang punya karakter. So hang boleh constantly buat Q lah.
Tak apa, for now aku simpan dulu sebab Albedo aku tak ada plan nak upgrade dia lagi.
Tak apa. Aku beritahu lah sebab nanti hang duk kat loop benda ni.
Relax man lah, tu pun nak strict sangat ke? Aduh.
Aku marah. Aku marah.
Aku yang main boleh marah. Tak ada ke? Mujur lah, aku dah unlock banyak waypoint. Kan senang. Tapi sesat juga tu sometimes juga. Yep, I got him. On my first 10 wishes, baby. Malam tadi aku menjerit, mengalahkan beruk. Beruk pun suruh aku diam tau.
Tahniah bro.
But unfortunately, Albedo, I have no plans to upgrade him yet because, well, ramai kereta lainnya sekarang level 80, so I have to focus on them first. Sayang. Sungguh sayang.
The truth of this world.
Tak, bukan jadi beruk. Menjerit mengalahkan beruk sampai beruk jiran sebelah suruh diam. Bukan jadi beruk. Jadi beruk saya tak nak.
Ada anemo.
Kan man dekat tengah-tengah tempat tinggi kan. Bukan semua dah max ke? Are you calling this a glitch? Probably. Tapi aku pakai Albedo dekat Snowy Mountains ni mau tak mati sekejap ni. Ini kalau nyamuk gigit pun boleh mati oh. Tapi tak apalah, I'm just gonna leave Albedo in my current roster. Anggaplah tu as a display. Sebab aku punya tajuk stream ni pun pasal Albedo kan. Frame rate. Why do you have to dip every single time?
How about those over there?
Paimon still has a
Don't
bad
mind
feeling
me.
about this.
Woi, sini kalau pakai elektrik ni pun heaven juga eh.
Politik.
Over here! It's with this brat!
Oh, what?
Give it back, you thief!
Treasure hoarders? There are treasure hoarders in a place this cold?
Duh.
Enough talk! Hand it over!
Watch out!
Woi, peksan baik pakai Albedo. Dan treasure hoarders ni diorang tak ada life lain ke? Tahu-tahu duk seluduk treasure tu je. Tahu nama diorang treasure hoarders tapi at least ada kerja lain juga ke? Mana tahu. At least satu pun ada career juga.
Back at ya! Rain outlines your face.
Nice and
Such a...
Didn't see that one coming.
Got him. Bodoh eh.
Man, follow man.
Let me weave you a verse.
Aduh aman main.
Know my soul.
Dah, aku follow. Tapi Bedo ni kalau pakai dia punya main feature dia ni duk pakai lama-lama ni sedap eh. Aku kena counter lah.
Lepas. Dua tu.
Apa dah Bob, aku take that rasa compliment je lah. Oh, idola hampa tak apa, idola gadis tu menipu.
Kali ya tu.
Jadi Idola Akib, idola segala idola pun boleh.
Sudahlah. Akib lagi handsome dari aku. Aku dah dituduh trap. Glad that's over.
Tiada aku sangka
Treasure hoarders calling us
secantik itu. Bodoh yang
They
bawa
certainly
anak
arrived
idola.
quickly. Goodness, no.
They seem to have been talking about this sword. What's going on?
Why are you looking at me like that? Of course I didn't steal this sword. Not long ago, the knights caught a band of treasure hoarders outside the city. The goods they were smuggling were also impounded. This sword was one of those items. We believed it to be stolen plunder, but no one came to claim it. Nor could we find out where it came from. So it languished in our stores. I noticed it quite by chance while in our storehouse. To tell you the truth, such an old sword would see little use outside of alchemy.
You claimed it for yourself? Just like that? So, then what happened? You just took it with you?
Indeed. And I initially intended to perform some experiments on it. But I unexpectedly discovered its true process. This ancient-looking weapon once passed through the hands of a now-deceased blacksmith. It is a legendary, magical sword.
A magical sword?
It is said that the smith vanished not long after creating the weapon, with the weapon subsequently becoming lost to time. Working backwards from its eventual fate as plunder, one can guess that it was then stolen by the treasure hoarders, where it remained in obscurity till recently.
The blacksmith who made this weapon disappeared? That's kind of spooky. No wonder it's cursed.
Exactly. Do you know the story of Durin and this mountain? Durin was the black dragon who menaced Mondstadt, before finally being defeated by the combined efforts of the Valen and the Animo Archon Barbados. After a fierce battle, the vanquished Durin crashed to ruin here, falling into the thick snow. Snow gathers atop this mountain and never melts, which is a most curious phenomenon. Which leads one to wonder, was Durin's fall here purely by chance, or was it intent?
Could it really have been intent?
Perhaps this place was chosen as a gravesite precisely so that the snow's power could seal the corrosive toxin coming from Durin's body. It seems plausible that Barbados would think of such a method.
Huh. Was Barbados such a capable god?
Well, these are just my postulations. I don't have any evidence. But what's for certain is that this mountain and Durin are deeply intertwined. In fact, I believe that the very sword in your hand has Durin's remains in it.
The dragon's remains?
Indeed. The dragon's eyes, claws, and scales ground into dust before being used to coat the blade. In this way, Durin's corruption and venom entered into the sword and became the source of its power. This is very advanced craftsmanship. I presume that having successfully forged the weapon, the smith must have tried it out themselves in their joy. But using the sword in battle would have allowed the corruption to seep through the blade's handle and into their bodies. Ordinary mortals cannot withstand such power. The blacksmith must then have fled, driven mad by the curse, before meeting their end in some unknown place. You've purified the volunteers before, which is a very rare ability indeed. This ability has protected you from being corrupted or poisoned, and you can completely eliminate their effects. Which is why you, and only you, can properly wield this sword.
Still, this sword really is huge. It's glowing.
As far as I'm concerned, this is where the real experiment begins. This sword is still very weak at present. However, it is able to absorb energy, and through that, it is able to constantly become stronger. In some sense, you could even say that it is a living thing. Well then, traveler, adventure with it to your heart's content. I need you to help it grow. I believe that we will soon have all the proof that we
dia
need.
labuk. Achievement banyak gila. Diorang beri ni, level 4, plus 4. Tengok dia buka critical dia ke
Completed. The Chalk Prince and the Dragon. Wow.
HP man, tahan.
Act 1 complete.
Ya.
Complete all of the following challenges to activate a new weapon ability. Oh, aku dapat weapon ability ah. Tapi kena buat something dulu.
Ini Zhongli punya.
Boleh bagi ni level 4
Rhyme, Warn,
Ini okey.
Fragments.
HP.
Oh, okay.
Ni dia dah okey lah tapi HP tu yang tak syok.
Kalau hang nak bagi net dulu tak ada masalah kot. Kalau hang nak try.
Festering level.
Apa dia punya dia flower tu bukan?
Festering Desire.
Apa sen? Aeon ni ah.
Aeon lah. Aeon attack boleh.
Baru ni man. Nanti aku buat nyonya.
Collect 120 Rhyme, Warn, Fragments. Oh, itulah yang time kita bantu enemies dapat benda lah tu semua. Come on. Baru ku faham. More to claim.
Complete. Oh, aku tak buat lagi. Event. Tak lagi malam ni.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
I am the storm that is approaching.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Ta-da! Clee's here.
Ngobok tiba itulah.
Dah tadi dia.
Aku busy. Mana aku nampak.
Let's end this quickly.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
This is bad.
Chivalry will never die. To ashes!
Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this.
Rain outlines your fate.
Dodge this. That's it. Cook this through.
Alright, next stop. Where to next? So there are 5 more world quests to go. And the rewards are interesting as well. Wih, terampok Brooklyn. Provoking by clouds and isolation. Alright, let's head back to...
It's the final celebration. Awal kita ni.
Oh ya, nasib baiklah. Nasib baik. A treasure chest.
No, enough stranger.
Bos blogik.
Oh. Dreamed of the black dragon that blotted out of the sun. I knew it to be an omen of doom. That same month, the Outlander. You're Adnan. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Are you new to my channel?
Nice and spicy.
Back off!
Đấm bóng. Sao được mày?
Yeah, but my bro subbed before on this account. Just checking out, checking. Oh. Well, I didn't know that. I truly apologize for that. I didn't realize. Anyway, welcome to my live stream. Even if you're just stopping by. Need to find a heat source. Where is it? Wait, I am? Well, I'm not that fluent, but I'm taking that as a compliment. Thank you so much for complimenting me. Where are you from, actually, if I may ask? Orang Malaysia ke? So what's it gonna be? Do you want me to speak in Malay or to speak in English? Your call. I could speak both languages at the same time. But if you prefer for me to stay speaking in English, then I'll be obliged. Yo, Diwakata, thanks for hitting the like button. And welcome to my live stream. Semalam bayangkan malam tadi dalam pukul 1 lebih ke apa, buatlah the first 10 wishes, dapat Albedo. Lepas tu baru memang taklah menjerit kau-kau, tapi macam excited itu memang excited. Dah dapat Albedo. For now tinggal berabuk je lah sebab ada ramai karakter lain yang dah level 80. So fokus dekat karakter lain dulu lah. No, you can't. Wait, can I speak both? Pada masa yang sama. Oh, dah dapat Nice. Finally, another 5-star character that I wanted, even though I can't use them yet because I have other characters that I need to upgrade until the max level, until level 90. Salah ni ramai gila character yang level 80. Tak, bukan tengah grind. Sekarang ni tengah buat quest sebab tadi baru je settle apa nama baru je settle main quest. Sekarang ni tengah buat world quest lah. Jap Nan, kalau tak keberatan, if belum follow my gaming page, please do so. That would be great. Alright, where to next? Apa dapat di loop?
Dapat
aku dengar cakap macam dapat di loop tadi.
Tak, kalau dapat
Kalau main je sebab dia punya pramuja je tak ada nak turun sikit.
Aku sama yang biasa.
Semua dah halaman.
Apa-apa.
Sebik apa-apa.
Oh, dapat dah kiki bok.
Tak apa.
Dapat rasa satu lagi dah okey kak.
Semua dah halaman.
Dapat satu lagi.
Apa yang satu lagi bok? Aku fashion dah kali ketiga weh.
Aku nak ascend dia.
Fashion ni macam senang gila dapat. Mungkin sebab dia punya story event tu pun salah satu faktor kak.
Special. Suspicion please. Nice. Nah, punya sinyan.
Mui tidur awak.
Ya kot.
Kira biarkan.
Kuatkan radio. I'm about to face frostbite here. Need to find a heat source. Sudah lah man.
Tak hujan man. Tak hujan lah. Hujan kah? Bye.
This will be interesting.
Aku tadi hujan tapi kejap lah.
Kat ni lebat.
Untunglah. Hebat Bob. Stop moving around so much.
Aku nak expire sekejap
Apa expire?
La la la.
Come down here.
Something.
Apa thing?
You'll get first back.
Let's end this quickly.
Hãy cho level cũ bộ. Hãy để mỗi tuổi được thôi. Những cái số một bánh xe đi. All of them dead. And thanks for sending me 30 stars. Am I just? Saya buntu walaupun banyak work quest lagi yang nak kena buat. So, what am I gonna cook for today? Nothing much, nothing interesting. How about Universal Peace House ke buat tak? Makanan yang bernama Universal Peace. Peace.
Benda apa tu?
Oh, hang tak lalui, hang tak apa panggil? Tak buat satu benda lagi
Apa dah?
Hang tak buat satu benda lagi dekat update baru.
Tak apa-apa pun.
Oh, never mind.
Pokok tu pun aku tak buka Aku tak ada cakap kan, aku tengah update yang so dia lagging sikit lah. Seorang-orang pun aku dengar macam tu.
Tak apa, bawa suara hang merdu. Woi, ni kalau ada super conduct manja ni heaven shit.
Aku nak lah Albedo lah. Albedo lah.
Using
Fisher lah.
nak tukar boleh tapi tengah combat.
Pantas juga.
Fantastic. Die, slowpoke. So, what else can I claim? Yay, more rewards. Wait, let's go. Collect 120 rhyme 1 fragments. What difference does it make? I don't get it. Wait, aku dah manja dapat 30 problem gems. Don't tell me that I have sufficient 10 wishes to claim. Oh, still far away. Oh, yan ni. Dead. So dead. What's found ya? All I have to do is to find that red thingy. And it's a long run. Oh boy. Perfect. Come on, don't do anything stupid. Nothing in particular. There's one. Gotta revive Xiangling. I gotta heal the rest of my comrades. Perfect. Whoa, a precious. Perfect. I've been wasting time a lot. I should get back to the right track. there are still a fair few minor details to straighten out. The overall picture is becoming very clear. But all the evidence, or lack thereof, would suggest that not one member of the investigation returned to Mondstadt. But these journals suggest there's a chance that one of them, called Eberhard, may have managed to escape.
The situation here seems trickier than I thought.
Nice. Nice one indeed. Alrighty, next stop. Four more to go. I'm guessing that I want to do this one first.
Lambe. Tama pala mo po. Bo! 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 She a deep. She a petite. Hello?
Oh,
Who is this everybody? Shut up.
don't ask me. Cowboy FQ.
Whoa, MG. Whoa, MG. Hack you.
What the heck's the other one? Why is it so hard to find?
Voila. $60 million, man.
Come on, where's the other one? Tapi susah sangat carinya, aduh. Oh, give me a break, come on. Where is he? Probably around here somewhere. Guess I have to climb then. Where is the other one? Okay, I'm going to skip this quest for now. I'm gonna do something else. A strange tube.
I'll put you on. Let's move. Shouldn't get careless.
La la la.
Need to find something.
La la la.
Come on, I don't have time for this.
Eyes on me!
Rest in peace. One more to go. One more silver star ore.
Another Use this first.
Just one silver star, or where is it? Where could it be? I just need one more.
La la la. Da da da.
Ah, the entrance. This could take longer than usual. Perfecto. Yes, claim again. So I need around 9 more to unlock that Crimson Wish event. That shouldn't take long, I guess.
Da da da.
I'll put you on top of all of this.
Why is it so hard to find those ores? Alrighty, let's try this again. Annoying. Annoying little idiots.
Crew, set sail for home.
Why is it so hard to find that ore? I don't get it. Where? That's not the one I'm looking. That's not what I'm looking for. That ain't the one. A treasure chest. I've had enough of this, really. Okay, folks, so that's all for today. That's all for now. I'll be seeing you guys again tonight. There's nothing. I'll be dealing the rest of the quest by myself later. Okay, probably tonight. I don't know whether I'll go streaming again or not. If you see that I'm streaming again, then I don't know. I don't know. Okay, see you guys again tonight. Probably. Thank you again for stopping by. Assalamu'alaikum and see ya.